Okay, I'm just entering the drain via the inspection junction to the main toilet. As you can see here, we're at the right-hand side of the property. There's the rear of the property there, and the property boundaries. So I'll start to work my way through. Okay, we're heading down the vertical section of drain here, through into the horizontal. Okay, there is something there. That does appear to be a single route that is coming through from the top of this joint on this bend. This cast junction is surrounded by concrete, but of course, obviously it is under grass, so if we did want this repaired, it would be a relatively minor excavation and repair and removal of that concrete surround. Probably need to replace, in order to do this though, we would be best to replace the junction and also the lead pipe going through into the toilet and the connector. It would require all that replaced if we were to attack this particular section here. Hang on, I'll just backtrack. There. No, that's just a bit of waste and paper, that's okay. Head through. Okay, we have a first junction here at 1.2 metres, and that appears all okay. Actually, I'll just back that off again. Hang on, come through. That second junction here at 2 metres. That appears all okay, and just back off. Okay, looks like we possibly, yes, we do have a minor root intrusion here by the looks at this particular join here at 2.4. Yep, 2.5 metres. I'll just locate that. Okay, so we are approximately 12 metres from the rear boundary fence toward the front of the property. We're basically from left to right, we are in line with the toilet outlet, the waste pipe outlet through the wall. We're in line with that basically, from front to back, and we're about 2 metres to the left of the right-hand boundary fence at number 6. Again, that was under grass, so it would be a relatively straightforward excavation and repair. Okay. Okay, there does appear to be some growth there. That doesn't appear to be on the join. I believe that is just on the pipe itself. Basically, if we would backtrack approximately 2 metres from there, directly in line with the boundary fence. We'd be 2 metres from that boundary fence, working toward the rear of the property. If we were to excavate that, it does appear to be more on the pipe itself. Could be on the join too, though. It is interesting that that is growing near that join. Okay, that appears okay. We've got definitely have good fall here, no sagging in the pipework. We're not holding any water, which is great. That join there appears all okay. Yep. Okay, so we're coming up to 7.9 metres now. We have some roots here intruding on this particular join. I'll just go and locate that. Okay, so we're approximately 2.5 metres from the rear boundary fence and approximately 2 metres from the right-hand fence. We are in a raised garden area, and it is surrounded by a concrete surround. So that, I mean, not a concrete surround, a corrugated surround, which that corrugated surround would have to be removed for us to do the excavation repair on this section. So we're around probably need to dig back from about 2.5 metres from that rear fence, and we'd need to look at that join there. Now, the next join here is also has a root intrusion at this join. Is that a join? Actually, that could be... No, that is a join, I believe. Well, there is something growing there at that point. Hang on, we'll work back. Okay, so this next join here is definitely root intruded at 8.5 metres. And I'll just check the next joint as well. Yes, and this joint here is root intruded as well at approximately 9 metres. I'll actually locate this last joint. Okay, so we're basically half a metre from the rear boundary fence here, and we're about 2 to 2.5 metres. We're about 2.5 metres from the right-hand boundary fence. I'll take some photos for your perusal with a mark so we get an exact location. We're up more towards the left third from front, looking at the little raised garden. We're about the left third of it along the back there, from left to right. And basically from here we actually go, so again we need to excavate that section from the 9 metre section right by that rear boundary fence back to about 7.9 metres, probably would go to 7.5, and then we can replace this section from there to here. Now here we're probably directly in line with the boundary fence as we work through here. There's that one inspection there which is buried, and then we are at 9.3 metres, and we're tracking around. We're now through the boundary fence, and I believe that would be that's the main combined drain. We're right there at 9.6 metres in the neighbour's boundary fence. The other thing that probably wouldn't hurt to do when we repair the section when we replace the section is fit a boundary inspection opening as well. We'd probably want an inspection opening to surface here at the boundary in case there are any future issues for easy access and inspection of the pipework.